Hello and welcome 1000 PS fans. We are here in Milan at the motorcycle fair at KTM with Thomas Kudruf, the spokesman of KTM. Hello Tom.
Good to see you. Welcome to our KTM stand.
We are standing behind the new Adventure. It's now at 1050. You had a 950 once, 990, then the 1190, which was a milestone, and then the 1290 Super Adventure, which surprised me. And this is also a surprise again. It's a smaller version, which would have been the big one years ago, but now it's the small one. What is this bike about?
Times are changing today, but no. First of all, I think we are coming from a very good starting point because we have a good, strong heritage of adventure models in KTM. It's only 10 years ago we came to this segment, but we made in this time a very steep learning curve. Yes, the real milestone, the real breakthrough was the 1190 range we introduced 2 years ago, which brought us, let's say, from the terms of technology to an all-new level. And when you're also realistically looking to the motorcycle world, to the market, this is the place to be. In this segment, we always see more varieties and more models coming up. And for KTM, it's not a big question mark to be maximum presence showing in this segment. And we decided to run the flagship model with a 1290 Super Adventure, where we can really display what KTM can really present in terms of technology. This is really like a spaceship, honestly speaking. While it's not, the whole market does not just live on top of the world, you also need something like a base camp. And this, I think, is the perfect functionality, the perfect description of this motorcycle. Yes, I agree, 1000cc is still it's still a premium bike, but we see it really as the entry level for the top-end motorcycles, which does not mean that we are getting rid of equipment. For sure, it is a little bit reduced, but understand it really like a door opener to our big adventure world.
What did you concentrate on? What kind of changes did you make to make it different from the other models?
Well, keywords for this bike are definitely easiness, light feeling, and I would say to have a much better accessibility to the bike itself. It's from everything, it's a little bit less, but at the end of the day, the emotional impact you get from the bike is still about going really quick, very spontaneous, very fast. We're talking about a lightweight reduction of almost 10 kilogram, which sounds not too much, but I tell you, in combination with much slimmer reels, this makes a huge difference. But nevertheless, we still have, let's say, all KTM premium components, mentioning Brembo, mentioning WP, mentioning Keihin engine management with various riding modes. Even with Bosch, we continue the different ABS options. We're offering a traction control with different modes. So this bike is, I would say, state of the art, but it's right to the point, I think, what is actually needed.
I already like it very much, and I have to disagree. To lose 10 kilos is extremely hard. We know that. It's not so easy.
Okay, agreed.
Yeah. So, if you look at me, you know me by now. Very young, quite stylish, sporty, but not too much money. Which of the 4 adventure bikes, because you told me there's also the R version of the 1190, which of the 4 would you suggest me? Which one should I buy?
Well, as a daily rider with a limited budget, but still with a very sporty approach, it has to be the 1050, because you're making a clear advantage in cost saving, but you're making no disadvantage in riding fun. So that's model year 15 version for you.
Yeah, I think it would be the perfect choice, because I also like reduction and concentration on what makes a bike, what makes the soul of a motorcycle. So I'm looking forward to riding it. when are you going to? When are we going to see the first models at the dealerships?
Yeah, it's a 2015 model. Our goal is to be very early in spring available. Practically, we will have an introduction of the motorcycle, testing it between end of January, beginning of February. Then we will grab the handlebar.
Okay. Yeah. So we see each other at the press test.
If you come, I will be there.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tom.
Good to see you. Thank you.